Like what you hear? Why not drop a line at www.radiowaterloo.ca? Or if you would like to request a song, check out Radio Waterloo on Facebook and Twitter. Or call us at 519-884-2567. You are listening to the new 102.7 CKMS FM.
Here I am at the Alpine Club today. Took it easy with some of the interviews because I wanted to save it for the best. Jimmy King, who had his final match tonight in the Alpine Club, and we saw quite the bout between you. Was it Kiyomo?
Kayamiya, sorry.
See, yeah, it's a little bit of a tongue twister there. But at some points, were there's any times where you thought back to your first match while you're in that match?
Yeah, actually, that's one of the reasons I used Down with the King, the song I used to come out to, because when I started back 6 years ago, that's what I came out to. Years ago, I thought about, all the training and everything I went through, and my first match, and I just saw the dive through the ropes.
Oh, yeah.
I did that as well in my very first match.
Yeah.
And I had so many emotions going through my head, so many thoughts. And as the night progressed, as the days got closer to today, the realization set in, right? And then as the hours went by to finally me having to go out there, it really felt like a weight on my shoulders. I didn't want to let anybody down.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't want to let myself down. Sorry about my voice.
It's okay. It's a little cold back here.
But it's just from yelling and crying.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with the outcome. But yeah, like I said, I'm stopping because my body is telling me to, and so I'm going to take some time off, at least a year. Mm-hmm. We'll see. I mean, if I do come back, it'll just be a match here and there. Okay. But there's no promises.
Right. Okay.
But you never say never, right?
Right. Yeah.
But right now, my chest, that drop kick he gave me from the rope, my chest hurts.
And there were some nasty slaps there too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just I'm going to hurt for a few days, and thankfully I'm off my real job for a week. But I can't tell you how thankful I am. I mean, you never know how loved you are, and then that. And,
that was amazing.
I mean, I'm so grateful to have had the opportunity to. I've worked for, more places than I thought I would work since I came back. And including that match, I've had 210 matches.
Wow.
Since I came back 6 years ago, which for a lot of guys, that isn't a lot.
Right.
In 6 years.
Yeah.
But for me, it was. And I'm so grateful to the PWA for all they've given me. They gave me a place here, and this is like my second family.
And we saw Reggie come out, and out of all the guys, he was the one guy that came out into the ring. What was some of the significance behind that?
Well, when I started back, we became a tag team a little bit after, and we were brothers from another mother. And it was short-lived, but it was fun. And he's my age, so we're a couple of the oldest guys here.
Sure.
And I just, everybody in PWA is just great. I mean, I can't say enough good things about them. It's unlike any other locker room I've ever been in. They're like your friends, your family. They're not, some locker rooms you go in and people don't say a word to you.
Right.
And here it's,
they
joke around and do things together, everything else. And it's just, you go out there and you have a lot of fun with these guys and these girls as well. And, I've wrestled Bia in a tag team match before, so I can't say enough. And then, guys like you that take the time to give me a voice, right? I mean, there's things that I didn't accomplish in my career, and I wish I had it. But my biggest regret is that years ago when I started, I dropped out, and I was out for 11 years, and I was training. Where I was training with was Ron Hutchison, and he had Christian and Edge and guys like that, and Trish Stratus and Gail Kim and everything coming out of his school. So I never know I don't know what I could have accomplished had I focused more and not dropped out, and that's my biggest regret. But as far as now, I mean, I've done a lot. I've held, titles here. I've had 2 great tag team partners here, Derek Platinum, Joey Allen, and wrestled some great matches with people, and and ultimately, like I said, I never got into this for money or fame. I got into it because I wanted to put a smile on people's faces, and whether they cheered me or booed me, if I could take them away from real life for a short time, then I accomplished my goal. And that was the thing. I did, in some way or another, I made someone smile, and that's what made it for me. Right.
We spoke a month ago. We were talking about some of the potential challengers that you're going to have. What was your reaction when you found out that you're going to go against Kaito?
Seeing him wrestle and in the couple years he's been wrestling and knowing he's from, Pro Wrestling Noah, I mean, I was like, wow. It was one of the biggest matches I've ever had, but actually, in the end, it was the biggest match because it was my last match, and that was on my shoulders as well as, I wanted to go out with a bang, and it's just one of those things where I was fighting for my life out there, and while I was still fighting with my emotions, and and like I said, I have injuries and my body just doesn't cooperate, and so that was a big factor out there too, and I was just struggling to keep it together, and I just was finally able to pick up the win, and
a sweet win.
Yeah. And then
what would some of your advice be for some of the guys that are younger? There's a lot of younger guys that we saw come out in the Golden Ticket Rumble. There's some new guys coming up in the PWA. As one of the veterans and the experienced guys, what's your advice and what are your words for those guys?
Be kind to everybody. Don't be too hard on yourself when you mess up. It's going to happen. Learn as much as you can from everybody, right? Everybody has something to teach you, especially the veterans. Listen to them. If they give you advice, listen to them, right? Train hard, get in shape, just work hard and focus. I mean, if that's what you want to do whatever else you have to do in life to get by. But if you're going to do that, if that's what you want to do for a living, focus and don't give up. Like, don't let anything stand in your way. Expect, things are going to happen. You're going to run into roadblocks, whatever they may be. You're going to get hurt. As the years go on, your body's going to be telling you, be careful with crazy bumps and things like that. I mean, it's, like my neck is injured because I almost broke my neck in there.
Right.
And that was just from a simple move that got messed up. So it's very easy. I tore my shoulder from landing wrong. It happens. So, and learn the basics. Get the basics down. I find a lot of guys now, when they first get into it, they want to just learn moonsaults and this and that, and learn the basics. When I started, my trainer, Ron Hudson, as I said, it was every weekend we wrestled. We started with the basics, and then we learned one new move, and then we went back to the basics every weekend, every Saturday and Sunday, basics, and we'd have to work matches with just doing the arm or doing the leg and holds. We couldn't strike, we couldn't slam, we couldn't do anything. We had to work. And he said, if you can't learn that stuff, you can't learn the rest of it. And so that was the thing. And listen to your trainers and learn as much as you can, and just, like I said, just don't listen to people. Learn as much as you can, because someone will always teach you something, and focus. If that's what you want to do, don't give up. You're going to have a lot of sacrifices along the way, but keep going.
From now on to this point, and the holidays are just right around the corner, a couple of things. What's on your wish list? And not only that, what are your plans for the next couple of months now that you're in retirement?
What I wish for is just a healthy body. I've been in the gym steady, trying to work through my injuries and get in better shape. And that's my focus over the next few months, is just working, trying to heal myself. And then just, as far as after that, I'm not sure. I mean, natural bodybuilding has played in my head. I mean,
nice.
But I don't know if...
Interesting.
We'll see what happens. But
So you heard it here.
yeah, so I have to focus on getting healthy first. And,
Right.
and I'm going to miss this, but I mean, I need to be away for a while. And
Are we still going to see you around the Alpine Club and the Red Chevron and other places that PWA goes to?
probably from time to time, but not often. I mean, I'm going to be away for a while because I need to clear my head of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, this tonight was overwhelming, and even today on social media, the amount of messages and comments and posts people put for me, it brought
Totally moving.
it brought tears to my eyes, and I couldn't hold back. I cried out there, obviously, as you saw.
Understandable. Oh yeah. And I couldn't believe all the people that the complete respect that the PWA family has, and you are, of course, part of not only the wrestlers' families, but of course part of the families of the people that come here and they see you every month. And I would like to thank you on behalf of CKMS and the Underground Sound Project, and of course the Pepe, who's not here with us tonight. He's working, but thank you very much for what you've been able to do for independent wrestling in the area, and of course our show, giving us the time. Your wisdom, your words, always you'll have some time here on our show. Thank you very much.
I thank you very much. Thank you. You guys are great. Thank you.
Thanks. Anytime.
This is CKMS 102.7 FM in Waterloo Region, radiowaterloo.ca on the web.